Hey, welcome to Power Wednesday. We are live from downtown Eugene, and I'm here to bring you a little bit of exercise today, so not any stretching. We're going to do some exercises. So hopefully you've got a pair of dumbbells. If you don't, find anything that's got weight to it, whether that be some jugs of milk, water, canned foods. If you're at your office, I want you to find a ream of paper or 2 reams of paper. We're going to use those today to get some exercise in. If you're at home, you will need some kind of a small box to step up on. I've got a 6-inch box here. So we've got music going for us to pump us up today on Wednesday. And in the infamous words of Hans and Franz, I am here, Steve is here to pump you up today. So let's get going and let's get pumped up today, Wednesday. All right, got 12 exercises to do. We're gonna do with the dumbbell. So first one, all you need is 1 dumbbell or something of weight. We're gonna do what's called a goblet squat. So spread your feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Your toes are going to be about 5% out when you're standing, and so when we squat down, we're going to push our bottom backwards. We want to keep the middle of our kneecap over our second toe. So whenever you squat down for something, think about the middle of your kneecap being in line with your middle toe. So first exercise number 1, goblet squat. Yeah, I usually do this with a 400-ounce protein drink, but today we just use a dumbbell. So here we go. So hold it like this. We're just going to squat down to whatever feels comfortable and stand back up. So I'm pushing my bottom backwards. I'm hinging, keeping my middle of my kneecap over my second toe. This is great for the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, and the low back. So nice and easy. Just drop down whatever feels comfortable. So this is goblet squats. Okay, that's good. Now the next thing, we'll need both dumbbells. And this is the most dynamic exercise we'll be doing. It's called a dumbbell clean. So I'm going to go down, just past my knees, stand up, bring the dumbbells to my shoulders. That's it. Take the dumbbells down to arm's length, down below my knees, stand up, bring it to my shoulders. Good. So a dumbbell clean. So again, this is working the quads, the muscles on the front of the thigh, the glutes, our buttocks, muscles in the back, as well as our hamstrings and our low back. Let's do a couple more. Up to the shoulder. Good. So first 2 exercises, getting the big muscles of the legs, low back. Okay, exercise number 3 is called a bent over row. So this is going to be for the muscles of the back and also the biceps. So this is the muscles, the rhomboids, between the shoulder blades, and so this will help with keeping our shoulders back, especially if we're sitting at a computer all day. So if you're holding a ream of paper, you're going to improve your grip strength. So feet a little bit less than hip width. My knees are soft, means they're not completely straight. I'm going to bend over to about my upper body parallel with the floor. Think of your back as a tabletop. Now I'm going to bring my elbows up above my torso, taking my elbows to the ceiling. Squeezing my shoulder blades together when I bring the weights up. Great exercise for the upper part of the back, the rhomboids, muscles that hook the scapula to the spine. So nice and easy. You don't need a heavy weight to do this. We were doing this with the bands, and we had the bands, a couple more bent over rows. This last one we're going to pull up and hold, and good. Stand up nice and easy. Okay, exercise number 4, stiff-legged deadlift. So this is going to be specifically for the hamstring muscle, the glutes, and the low back. So I'm going to stand with my feet pretty close together. My knees are going to be actually locked on this. The weight's in front. I'm just going to go down as far as I can or feels comfortable, and then stand back up. So you're getting a stretch to your hamstrings, and you're getting a stretch to your glutes. And when you come back up, you're exercising the low back, called the erector spine muscle groups, which helps us sit tall and stand tall all day long. So we're never holding our breath during these. It's nice and easy, up and down. No rush. No fuss, no muss. Yeah, this is the straight-legged deadlift. It is good for the legs. Okay, now we're gonna move on to one dumbbell. So one dumbbell arm swing, or like a kettlebell swing with a dumbbell. So let's start with our left hand. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. You're just gonna swing the dumbbell through and let it swing up. So if you're doing this at home, watching on your phone, don't let that dumbbell go. If you're in the office holding a room of paper, this might be a little bit too much to do. So if you can find something a little bit lighter to hold on to. So this is great for the glutes, the low back. So just a swing. Switch over to the other side. Doesn't have to be fast, but when I stand up quickly, that imparts energy down my arm and allows the dumbbell or kettlebell just to swing up all by itself. So one arm, dumbbell swing. Good. Enough of that. Okay, both dumbbells are up, or whatever you have hold of. Next is the cross-body hammer curls. So hammer curls, imagine you're hammering. You have a hammer up and down. So that is why they call these hammer curls. So instead of coming straight up and down, we're going to come across our body. Yeah, we're pumping up the guns on this one. This is my favorite exercise, yeah. Hans and Franz likes this, Steve likes this. Nice and easy. Hope you're having a good morning. It's nice and sunny outside, crisp. If you get outside, hope you can get outside and get to a walk. So I posted on the Be Well site this morning a Zoom meeting for resiliency at 12:30. There's the director of our EAP program, the direction, and so that person is going to be on at 12:30 talking about resiliency. And so if you can log in and catch that, that'd be great. So speaking of resiliency, exercise will help with resiliency, no matter what kind. Walking, jogging, running, biking, swimming, tennis, weight training, walking your dog, gardening, anything with activity will help build resilience. Okay, now we're going to use our little box. So I have a 6-inch box in front of me. I'm just going to step up, put both feet down, then alternate going up. So I'm going up now with my right foot, coming down, going up with my left foot. Great exercise for the heart. If you do this for any length of time, get your heart rate up and pumping, which is awesome. So you get some cardiovascular benefits from this. Otherwise, it's strengthening the quads and the glutes, which is always a great thing to strengthen. Okay, a couple more with each side. So I hope you can hear that music to keep you going. This is Power Wednesday. All right, so step ups. Now this next one is called dumbbell scapulation, which is a weird term. So if the weight's too heavy, just take your hands, your palms facing forward, and you're gonna lift your arms straight up. And so this is getting the scapula to wing out and come together. So it's called dumbbell scapulation. It's just a unique exercise. It's good for your upper back. So if you've got some light dumbbells, you can do this. Your elbows are almost locked, not quite locked. I call them soft elbows, lift up. And I can see my dumbbells are disappearing. So you don't know that I'm actually lifting these dumbbells up when I do this. This will be for the shoulders also, and the trap, the muscles on the upper back. Keep your tummy tight, keep your back nice and safe. Okay, that's good on dumbbell scapulation. Now, dumbbell lunge. So there's two kinds of lunges. The front lunge, which I step forward and lunge, push back, or then the reverse lunge where when I step back, I'm working the front leg. So we're gonna do the step back one, and then we're gonna alternate. So just go as deep as you feel like you can, down to a lunge, come back up. Other foot goes back, lunge, and up. Great one for the legs again, for the glutes. Great for your balance. I lost my balance there a little bit. And if you do this for any length of time, if you just do this with your body weight, that'll be plenty. This is good. This will start getting your heart rate up as well. Okay. How about two more on each side? There's the right leg, left leg, right leg, and left leg. Okay, good. We're down to our last three exercises. Front deltoid raised. So my palms are going to be facing down, my elbow is going to be soft, meaning it's not locked, and I'm just going to lift up as far as feels comfortable. Tremendous for the shoulder, the deltoid muscles, and also the muscles of the upper back. Nice and easy. Dumbbell front raise. Like anything you have at home that has weight to it, can of beans, can of legumes, whatever you got. All right, good. Now my favorite exercise, the kickback for the triceps, to make the arms big again. I'm going to turn to the side this time so you can see this. So your knees are soft. Hopefully I'm not going to disappear out of the screen. Bend over, push my bottom back. My elbows go high. I kick back, so the dumbbells go up and then back. Up and back. So that's about the speed you want to go. That's the perfect speed, so I'm getting used to the muscles. I'm controlling the dumbbell down. What you see a lot of people do is this. The dumbbells are swinging. That's not doing much. So it's kick back and control back. Kick back and control back. Tremendous exercise for the triceps, the muscles on the back of the upper arm. And so you see sometimes people go all the way up here. So the main thing is keeping the elbow back or up, high, kick back. You can do this alternately, which is a great way to do it as well. So yeah, that's the dumbbell kickback. Yeah, that's a good one. Last exercise, number 12, dumbbell calf raises. So we're just going to go up on our toes and down. Up on our toes and down. Great for those muscles in the back of the lower leg, the calves. We've got two muscles, the gastroc muscle, which is the big muscle on the outside, and the soleus muscle, which is the deep muscle underneath that. So we have two calf muscles. This has been great. I appreciate your time and energy and effort in doing this. This is Wednesday, May 6th. And so if you have time today at 11, come join me in a program called Invest in Yourself. I'll finish with the calf raises. It'll be about 20-30 minutes on Zoom, and it'll be a way that we can invest in ourselves, which the only way to flourish is to nourish. That was the logo on that the handout I sent out. So it'll be fun. I've got we can chat, we can talk about the activities. There's activities every day that are very easy to do, but every day, if you do one every day, at the end of 30 days, you'll be surprised at how much better you feel and how much more resilience you have. And we're going to do it together and stay connected. So come join me today at 11 on Zoom. We'll have some fun, we'll have some chat, and I'll put out a poll. I've got 5 different presentations, so people will get to choose if they want to hear one of those. So the main areas, which is exercise, nutrition, stress management, self-care, and mental well-being. All very important topics to resiliency. So again, join that one at 12:30. Join me at 11 o'clock in Zoom, and so we'll see you next week with Stretching with Steve, and this was Power Wednesday. And yeah, I'm Steve, and it was pumping you up today. See you later. Bye.